How do people coming out of prison, how do people getting off of drugs build a solid foundation to not go back to the lifestyles that they were living? I mean, so you were locked up for 26 years at 17, and how long have you been out for?
Uh, Almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in a couple months in June, and, again, grace to God and good people, right? So I've had a lot of support since I've been out, and I know that that's been huge in my own success, and I know that people who don't have my levels of support struggle very, very much, when they get released. I had my sister when I first got out, who was just a profound help for me and my family and a lot of friends. Some of my friends who had done a lot of time and got out just before me, they were able to kind of coach me through some of the steps that it takes to get back on your feet. So my parents, my sister, my friends, all that remarkable support helped me be successful when I got out. And one of the first jobs I got was in a CrossFit gym. Getting back to some of the Redemption Road Fitness Foundation stuff, I did get my training inside for it. So when I got out, there was a gym right around the corner from my sister's house that one of my friends had already begun working in, and the owner of it is very receptive to people who have, had lives like our own. And he had hired my friend, and then he hired me when I first got out, and I still work there, and I love that place, and I love my boss over there, or the owner, and uh, so that was kind of my launching off, and I did kind of like a temp work when I first got out, and that was also pretty cool because it got me all over the state doing odds and ends jobs, a lot of like catering and stuff like that. Uh, Before I landed in the recovery space, and that happened because of some training I got inside, and just before I got out, because of the push of some of my friends, I took some of these classes, and I never really saw myself going in this direction, but yeah, so when I got out, I had that as something to step into, and I began this work in sober living homes. Which, if anyone's not really familiar with that idea, it's houses in neighborhoods that uh, will house, several people in it who are trying to get sober, and those houses will be run kind of like small recovery centers. Uh, so I started in that, and after about 6 months of that, I learned about a recovery company that my friend had started, who I knew inside. And then one of my really good friends had just started to work for him. And so I, got with them and I was like, what would you guys think about me coming on? And so they brought me right on. And I've been working with them for almost 2 years now.
How do people coming out of prison, how do people getting off of drugs build a solid foundation to not go back to the lifestyles that they were living?